All right, welcome race fans. We're here with the Nora Grand National Series tonight at Phoenix. I think this is race number 4 on their schedule. We'll get to all the stuff right now, but Cody Reeder, top of the leaderboard. Man, nice job. All right, taking a look at the race analytics tonight. 67-degree air temperature, 73-degree track temperature. They do have a 6-mile-an-hour wind out of the west. So, yeah, that's quite a little bit of wind, actually, for this small track. 180 laps are doing. That's 180 miles on this 1-mile oval. Tire window about 75 to 85 laps. And I got reports that the fuel window is somewhere between 65 and 75. Josh said it was around 70. He was getting about around 70. So we'll see how that plays out here. And pit road speed, 45 miles an hour. Now, the points did shake up a little bit last week, but we've only got 13 on the board right now. So Dustin Kleba, I guess is how you say that. He is our points leader by 33 points over Ronnie Norman, which is Ronnie here tonight? No, he's not. Wow. Hope he's all right. Anyhow, Ronnie Norman there in second. Dakota Reeder in third place. He's 35 points back. Matthew George in fourth. He is 44 points back, tied with Merrick Watchhorn. So those guys tied for fourth place. Corey Wharton, I believe it is Wharton, in sixth place. He's 50 points back. Vincent Arthur in seventh, 59 back. Tyson Palmquist is in eighth place. He's 64 back. Todd Slauson in ninth. He's 65 back. Kristen Snyder in 10th. He's 72 back. Chad Angle in 11th, he's 79 back. Caleb Elswick is in 12th place, he's 133 back. And John Cottle rounds out the top 13 is all the points that we have. Everybody below that is got no points. So, but he is 134 points back. So, all right, well, we're here with Dwayne. So, Dwayne, you want to take us for a ride around here and show us what it's like to run a lap at Phoenix?
Well, you got your choice of lane. Probably want to stay not down on the apron. A lot of guys like to take it down here, try to gain some time. You want to be early on the brake, let it roll through the corner. You have to let it roll a lot more than you think you may need to. Get right back on the gas. Watch your braking zone here. Get on the brakes. Got in a little too deep that time, but you're right back on the throttle. Bring it all the way out to the wall and do it all over again.
Very good, very good. Well, we'll ride here. Watch you turn a few laps, but talk about the track a little bit out there. Now that they've changed the starting position, it's kind of on what we used to classify as the back stretch, I guess. That is now the new front stretch.
It is. This used to be where the start-finish line right here. This used to be a little dog leg
right
into what would be turn 2, but this is now turn 1. And as you head down in here, it's still the same. It still drives the same. They did a little repaving, so there is a little more grip. But it's all in. This is a technical track. And by that, I mean you have to be on your marks every lap. You almost have to drive it like a road course. Turn 4 here is really wide, and sometimes that can throw you off. You got to be on your marks, try to drive to the wall. Going down here into turn 1, you got to be really easy on the throttle, let it really roll through. Then you can pick it back up coming out of 2. Stay out close to the wall, get yourself set up for turn 3 here. And then just get back on the throttle and let the car drive itself out to the wall.
Nice. Oh, you're not doing too bad out there. I know you're 15th on the board, half a second off, but you know what?
Well,
I'm not very good at this track either.
Phoenix has never been my best track. And you got to be careful in some of these corners. And the other danger spot's going to be coming off turn 4. Just like that.
Oh man,
Yeah, it
oh,
got
pretty good
back in the
save.
throttle a little bit too soon there. I would say about 3 or 4 laps and the looseness is gone, and then you're just fighting a tight condition the rest of the race.
Well, we got about time here. We step away for the national anthem, folks. So we will be right back. Stay with us. Excitement coming here at Phoenix tonight.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night.
Right now, Blake Timmons, top of the leaderboard. Wow, he's coming out of the gate swinging tonight.
Yeah, backed up that practice time.
Yeah, Nick Northrup second. Wow. Sean Single third, and Josh Conover fourth. Wow, nice job.
And interesting note, you've got to go all the way back to our 12th place qualifier right now, Chad Ingle, before you get to a points driver.
Right. Yeah, and he come into tonight 11th in the points. We got a lot of not very many points drivers, what I meant to say in here. A lot of non-points drivers. Wow. Be interesting. Nice size field, though.
Yeah, nice size field. Phoenix, it is a tough track. Not the most fun place for everybody, but it's, like I said, it's a technical track, and you've got to be pretty much on your marks every single lap. You've got to really run it more like a road course than an oval. And if you can do that, you're going to be fast here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
Nice
look at that time.
Dustin Kleba? Is that how you say that?
believe so.
What?
Kleba?
Kleba?
I don't know.
Ah. Yeah, that is a nice lap, though. Holy smoke, by over a tenth quicker than Blade Timmons. Man, that is a lot. Cody Reeder out there now. See if he can back up that fast practice time that he had.
Yeah, if he can match his practice time, that would put him on the pole.
He's got just about enough time to make it to the line, I think. AB, it's going to be close. Man, is that close.
One.
That was close, but it did put him on the pole. Oh, you talk about luck. He just barely skinned that in. Good night. All right, let's run down through the grid here. All right, Cody Reeder coming in at the last second with about maybe a second or two to spare. Does bring home the pole here with a 27.209. Congratulations to Cody for grabbing the pole. Dustin Kleba will start in second. Blade Timmons third. Nick Northrup fourth. Sean Single fifth. Josh Conover sixth. Nick Gillis will start seventh. Matthew George eighth. Timmy Harper will start ninth, and Martin Plute 10th. Dwayne?
Jeffrey Mayers qualified in the 11th spot. Brady Motes will roll off 12th. Josh Mayu 13th. Todd Slauson will start 14th. Michael Eckhart will roll off 15th. Zach Hollinger out to his outside in 16th. Chad Engel 17th. Keegan Bitzer will start 18th and 19th. Douglas Hess, the last driver to post a qualifying time. Corey Wharton will roll off.
All right, pace truck's in. Cody Reeder ready to take off here. What happened to Dwayne? I must have lost him.
And the restart zone for this is actually way down closer to the start-finish line, in the middle of turn 3 and 4.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. We're underway at Phoenix Raceway.
It's just kind of funny where pit road is now, you know?
Right.
It's really weird.
And the entire field fans out. Cody Reeder takes the lead outright as they go out of 2 down what's now the backstretch.
Kleba falls to second place there behind Blade Timmons. Blade trying to make his presence known here, I think, to the guys. He ran pretty good in practice and, man, laid down a great qualifying lap here, third, now already into second, putting the pressure on Cody Reeder. Nick Northrup in fourth place and Sean Single fifth. And they're side-by-side back here, fifth on back. They haven't given up on the side-by-side yet.
No, sir. Josh Conover trying to take the spot away and finally does, with Sean Single back to 6th. Todd Slauson taking that low line through the dog leg. That's legal. There is no out of bounds here.
That's right. I never like doing that because it upsets that car tremendously, Dwayne. Oh my gosh. It just, you know, it's that transition down onto that apron and then back up onto the track.
Yeah, now if you angle it just right, it's not as bad. Like where he entered there, you saw the car bounce, but as the driver, you know, you're anticipating that and you're kind of counter steering it through that transition.
Here comes Martin Plute to the inside of Sean Single. He's already picked up 2 positions, ready to pick up another one.
Brady Motes has gotten into the wall, and he's on pit road getting repair.
Oh, not already. Golly. A little too early for that. Back up front, Reader doing an amazing job here, just pulling away.
Oh, contact. Keegan Bitzer and Corey Wharton, they get together coming out of 2, and man, they have some major damage. We stay green, though. They got it collected, but yeah, a couple of these guys in real trouble here early.
Wharton looks like he is stopping here. And he towed to pit road. Wow. Very interesting.
Now, that has caused from about 13th on back, as Keegan Bitzer comes to pit road to get his damage fixed, a real separation from the front back here.
Yes, they have Timmy Harper now in 13th and Michael Eckhart in 14th. Is that a battle I see for second there? Look like Dustin may have been trying to see if he could figure out a way to get around Blade, but it's a long way to the first round of pit stops here. I can tell you that. Long ways.
Right. And Keegan Bitzer has taken his car behind the wall. He's done for the evening.
No, man. Bummer. Yeah, 180 laps here tonight. That's a long haul, and they do have, well, be 6 sets of tires total. You know, the set on the car plus the 5 on pit road.
Right, and right now, some of these guys are really looking forward to that stage caution, Rudy.
You bet. You bet, man. I'll tell you what, Blade Timmons doing an excellent job here.
Yeah, looks like Corey Wharton has now taken his car behind the wall, so 2 drivers out of the race. Brady Motes still on pit road, so give us 19 drivers on the track and all on the lead lap.
Yeah, CJ Mason, last one on the lead lap right now. He started 24th and running in 19th. And I think a lot of the guys right now, Dwayne, are just kind of chilling right now, I think. Just, you know, running some laps.
The tires wear so quick here that, you've only got the first 10 laps, which we're up to lap 11 now, but you've really only got the first 10 laps to try to make some moves. And then the rest of the time, it's just riding around, hoping the guy in front of you makes a mistake or you can get a good run on him.
Yep.
But, yeah, at this point of the run, pretty much where you're at is where you're going to stay till we get some pit stops going.
All right, Martin Plute now in 8th. He's looking to the high side here. May try to pick up that Dwayne LaPrade line up there. I'm not sure.
Well, it doesn't work very well here. Not through 3 and 4 anyway. You'll see him come all the way out to the wall to 4. And then now you can get it to work through the dog leg and through turn 1 a little bit. But you're really wanting to be... If you can't use the bottom line, the seam in the track next to it there is your best friend.
He is really running that car so hard right now. He's sliding in the corners and stuff. He's really doing a lot of damage to those tires, Dwayne.
Yeah, and he's just trying to make up. You see him really cut the dog leg here, just trying to make up as much time as he possibly can. To get up to the front, because he's already 6 seconds behind the leader. It's gonna, without the stage caution, he's trying to get as much as he can and get some stage points here before we get to it. And right now the battle is on.
Yep.
top 3 spots. Blade Timmons to the lead.
Yep.
And Cody Reeder lost 2 positions in 1 lap, Rudy, and that just goes to show you all he did was make 1 small mistake in turn 4, and it sent him high up the track. And the other 2 were able to just go right under him and get by. That's what I mean about technical, about always hitting your marks. It was just a little small mistake, but he lost that much ground because of it.
Yep. Dustin Kleba, he is our points leader. So he is looking to try to get up here and lead a lap, and he's working over the back of Blade Timmons' car, pretty heavy duty right there, Dwayne. But he has not found a way to get by him just yet. That doesn't mean that he won't.
Smacked the wall and has brought his car to turn down pit road.
Here we go, taking a look again. We've been looking to the inside of Blade Timmons. He may have got the move right here because he's got the inside line, Dwayne. Blade Timmons took it right back though. Wow, man, they are racing it hard.
Yes, they are. We get a 4-car battle as Nick Northrup catches up to these guys.
Look at that nose to tail. I'm telling you what, Cody Reeder, if he got any closer there to Dustin's car, he'd be sitting in the back seat.
And Josh Conover is not that far behind, saying, okay, keep racing,
right.
Get side by side so I can catch up.
That's right. Yep, Taco Bell car looking good tonight. I talked to him before the race, and he said this track's not his strong track, but where have we heard that before, Dwayne? We hear guys say that all the time, and then they go out and just win the race, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, a big check up there from Dustin Kleba, and he's going to lose it all the way back to 4th here as they get cycled through.
Yep. Well, he got super loose there coming out of, I think I was out of 4, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I got to try to learn the new corners now.
Yep.
Cody Reeder.
1.
Cody Reeder got by, so he goes back into 2nd. And he's keeping the pressure on Blade Timmons right now, just about like he was on Dustin a few minutes ago. Nick Northrup, glad to be up to 3rd. I would not count him out for maybe a late race run here to try to pull out the win tonight. He kind of got, I don't know, things didn't go too good for him last night after he wound up leading a lot of laps, so in the truck race. So we'll see how tonight goes. And Josh Conover has caught up to these guys, Dwayne.
Yes, he has. These guys are getting racy up here, and that's exactly what he needs to get caught up.
I got to say, man, they are racing each other very clean up in that front.
They are. They're putting on a great show.
And I'll tell you, Cody Reeder, he is right on it with the braking and everything there, Blade Timmons. Man, I'm telling you.
And the racing is so close right now, and we've seen it twice already. All it's going to take is just one little mistake, a minor mistake that on other tracks wouldn't be a big deal. Here, one little mistake will cost you.
That's right. Exactly. Well, here goes Nick Northrup to the inside.
Almost contact.
Cody Reeder comes back on the outside a little bit here, but Nick's not giving up. Cody's got the furthest way to go around there because he's on the outside. He does go back to 3rd. And Nick Northrup now trying to go for the lead, Dwayne.
They're side by side now. He does have the preferred line, but coming off of turn 4, the outside line is kind of where you want to be out to the wall. you're kind of pinched off coming out of 4 because it's such a flat transition there. If there was more banking, it wouldn't be that big of a deal on the low line, but with it being so flat, you have to try to use all of the track because the momentum is just swinging you out towards the wall. So if you don't have that room, you got to back out of it, or if you don't, you're just going to put yourself and the guy to your outside into the wall. And that's how you get by on the outside line here. Pinch them down, force them to lift out of it.
Right. Well, sitting in 6 is Matthew George, and I don't know if he's closing on them guys. He might be a little bit, but if he could get up there, we could have a 6-car battle for this race. Todd Slauson started 14th. It's got the number 3 car all the way up to 7th. Dwayne, doing good. I love the colors on the car too.
Yeah, that's really good.
Kind of like the MaxspeedTV colors.
Yeah, I believe that's the Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
All right, well, the guy that we were watching, Chad Angle, I don't know exactly what. He hasn't really picked up anything. Oh man, is he going to save it? Wow, that was close.
Yeah, it was.
Holy
You see the
smokes.
damage. You see the damage on the right side of that car, Rudy. He's found the wall once or twice already.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. Yeah, he sure did. Wow. Tough break for Chad, but he's working to try to get into the top 10 in the points now.
Meanwhile, battle for the lead still raging. Northrop almost had it. Timmons still fighting back on that outside line, pinching him down, not letting him get the run off the corner. He can do it again in turn 3.
Yeah, he's giving him enough room, but he is keeping him pinched down there. Nick Northrop, I believe, led that lap and gets a bonus point.
Yes, he
did.
And used the dog leg to make the clean pass.
Man, that was some awesome racing right there. Cody Reeder now, he says, well, if Nick can do it, why can't I, right?
Yep, he's going to try. Takes the low line here. Got to make sure he doesn't hit the apron. Make sure he hits his mark. Full throttle all the way out. Use the dog leg to try to gain a little extra. Timmons uses it as well.
Oh, don't forget, we are looking for lap 41 for the first stage, Dwayne. Lap 41.
Yeah, sure. It'll be 10 to go.
Northrop up front, and boy, Josh Conover is sitting there. Matthew George, man, I'm telling you, he has closed the gap a little bit, Dwayne. He's went from about 1.8 seconds back to about 1.6 or 7, bouncing back and forth there. That's not much of a gain, but a gain in anything at this track, it's got to be good, you know?
Sure.
Zach Hollinger. Go ahead.
Conover now goes low. He's looking to take fourth, rather.
Yep.
And gets by him.
Wow. And Northrop, man, he's putting some distance on Blade Timmons now.
Yeah, and that's a product of Timmons trying to fend off Cody Reeder. Has not given him a break since he got back to his bumper.
And these guys are shifting.
Yep. Yeah, some guys are comfortable shifting here, other guys are not. It just depends on, the shift is going to get you the RPMs to be able to and get you a little more bite off of the corner. If you can do it and do it comfortably, it's kind of the preferred method.
Yeah, I never really felt that comfortable doing it, so I just never did it here. I always just, I didn't feel like, oh man, Cody Reeder caught that yellow line.
Yeah, you got to be careful there. It's just like the apron at any other track, especially through turn 3. You touch that line, you're going to get loose. Great save, though.
Yeah, it was a great save, but boy, that sure did put the scares in Josh and Dustin there, right behind them. They had to check up. Here goes Josh going for third, and he's got it. I think
Lap 18 still remaining in the race. And we're ready to stack them back up and go at it again. Emmons going to lead them down here through the turn 3 and 4 to the restart zone.
Cody Reader was everything but shoving Blake Timmons down the track.
Green flag, we're back underway.
That was amazing. Cody just a little rambunctious there. Here comes Conover to the inside. Remember, they're on new tires right now. We're looking for lap 81 for stage 2.
Sir, and they're looking to get all they can in the first few laps here, so we're going to see a lot of side-by-side racing.
Yeah, Dustin Kleba back here in 5th. It was good that it caught everybody back up here. The last one, CJ Mason has he's had a chance to kind of get caught up to the back of the field here a little bit, so good deal. I'll tell you one thing I've noticed about Blade, Dwayne, when he's out front, man, he can definitely run really well.
Yes, sir. Watch Dustin Kleba, man. It's a good thing Conover was paying attention, because had he not been, they would have had a big wreck there. They kind of take the front end off of each other, but they get through it. No harm, no foul.
Jeffrey Mayers. Haven't seen him putting on a lot out here, a lot of pressure or anything, but still running in 11th. Kind of pacing himself. I think a lot of guys are right now. They're just kind of pacing themselves. They want to get through this thing cleanly. They do give out bonus points for, oh man, that was close. He did tap the wall there, just a slight tap. But they get points for running a clean race. Michael Eckhart picking up 3 spots since the start of the race. I don't know, who's the biggest mover right now? Mover forward, I should say.
That would be 6th place. Joey Stats started
yeah.
21st up to 6th.
Awesome. Oh, we got a spin. We got a spin. Number 3 going around. Todd Slauson, if I can get a hold of him here. Let's see what happened. I think there was some contact between him and somebody here.
Yeah, looks like him and Sean Single get together coming out of turn 2. Remember, it tightens up over there. Sean running that low line, and they just kind of make contact there coming off the corner. The 31 gets tight, and several guys had nowhere to go in that. Timothy Harper involved. Jeffrey Mayer's car is destroyed. Michael Eckhart also involved. Huge damage for him as well.
Yep. Golly, man, I hate that for these guys. They both hit the wall pretty hard. I'll tell you what, Sean Singles hit that wall head on. That was a lot. That was a hard hit.
Yeah, and this is going to be rough. A long wait for some of these guys. It might even end their night. A lot of damage for these guys involved. Well, we'll get to reset and try it all over again here.
or not?
Don't know if we're going to have enough time.
Okay. What them guys doing? And they're playing with the...
They're doing the choose cone, Rudy.
Okay.
For those who may not be familiar with it, essentially they're using that blue cone that's actually the exit of pit road marker. They're using that as to determine which line they're going to restart in. Some people like the high line, some people like the low line. It's a good chance for maybe somebody in the back to move up. So the running order is a little bit different from what we would expect on a restart here. Timmons has elected to restart from the outside lane. All right, so after that round of pick a lane, Blade Timmons, the race leader. Cody Reeder will start to his inside in second. Nick Northrup third. Joey Stats fourth. Matthew George fifth. Dustin Cleva sixth. Josh Mayhew seventh. Timothy Harper eighth. CJ Mason up to ninth. And Zach Hollinger round out the top 10 as they run. Pace trucks off. It's a lot like Talladega here. The pace truck, the entrance to pit road is out of turn 2, which is very rare for tracks. Usually you have to wait till you get to turn 3.
Right.
But it does allow for some more interesting strategies in racing. Back to the restart zone. Green flag is in the air. Back underway from Phoenix Raceway. And a heck of a launch by Blade Timmons gets him out front.
Yeah.
Don't look now. Cody Reeder fighting back on that inside, using the dog leg, going to try to get it done.
Yeah, he's got them fresh tires. Yeah, he's ready.
Make sure he doesn't get loose there coming out of the 2, and he does a good job. Still has the inside line. Can he make it stick here?
They're going to go 3 wide. Oh my gosh.
Almost 3 wide for the lead.
Boy, Blade's doing a heck of a job of keeping them guys at bay, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
And Joey Stats right there sitting in 4th place after starting 21st tonight. Amazing run for Joey Stats. That would be good for his stats.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Cody Reeder, man, I'm telling you what, that guy, he kind of alien-like, if you ask me, but I'll tell you what, he's having a tough time here with Blade Timmons tonight. Blade's on a mission.
Yes, he is.
He's got 29 laps led already. He's on a mission. He wants to win this badly. I think he'd really like to get the second stage. At least that would knock that out of the way. That means we'd have 2 non-points guys taking the stages, Dwayne.
Yes, sir. If it stays as is, but don't count out Cody Reeder just yet, Rudy.
Yeah.
He is one of the guys who wants that win, needs it for points, and he might just take it any way he can get it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he's 3rd in points, 35 points out of the lead, which, you know, one race could change that a lot, but Dustin Caleb, now he is, let's see, he's back in 5th. Now that's our points leader. So it wouldn't be that big of a change, but it would be a change. If Cody Reeder could come out here with the win here tonight. Josh Conover making his way back to the front. Looking good. Josh Mayhew started 13th, running in 8th. Keep digging there, Josh. Looking good. Oh, wow. Did you see that?
I did.
Oh, my gosh. Zach Hollinger, man, he was super loose coming out of the corner.
Great save, though.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I think it made Timmy Harper there. Man, he was like, "Whoa, what the heck was that?" You know,
Right?
he's probably telling him too. Great save. Very good. Yeah, you guys sitting on pit road. Oh my gosh, can't believe this. Yeah, it's Doug Hess. That's who it was. That's my bad. I was thinking that was Timmy Harper, but no, it's Doug Hess that's right behind Zach Hollinger right now. Doug goes, he's 6 laps down. Golly, how did he get 6 laps down, Dwayne? Man.
Had to come to pit road and get damage fixed.
Wow. And, you know, you wouldn't think damage here would make that big of a difference, you know. Short track.
The problem is it's such a long pit road because it's, like I said, it starts at the end of turn 2, goes all the way down through 3 and 4, and you don't come back onto the track until you get into the dog leg.
Right.
So it's really a very long pit road, and the speed limit's only 45 mile an hour.
Yep.
So in that time, you can lose 2 laps. Very easy. Oh, contact between the leaders.
Uh-oh.
Cody Reeder gets into Blade Timmons and gets by.
Boy, that may not be good.
The yellow flag is out.
And we got a caution.
Who was it?
Go back and take a look. Looks like it was Doug Hess and Zach Hollinger. Yeah, just got into him a little bit. They were racing really hard there.
Oh, yep. Could have been a little bit of
A little net code as well.
yeah, a little bit of net code in there. Yeah, because I'm looking at it here on Doug Hess right now. Let's go back and take a look at this from the far chase view here. There was quite a bit of distance between them. Oh no, you know what? No, there was not. They actually did make contact right there. Hollinger got into Doug Hess. Yeah, I thought there, boy, see, that's where it pays to look at it from a different angle sometimes, you know. Wow. Well, no harm, no foul. I don't think anybody got any damage out of that. It was just that Doug Hess got sideways in front of Hollinger right there, and that brings out the caution. So, Blade Timmons still hanging on to the pole. Are they going to come to pit road?
No.
No. Okay.
I was a little surprised that Cody Reeder came to pit road. No one came with him, and he's going to drop back to 10th. But looks like he does have 4 fresh tires, so look out. He's got about 20 lap newer tires than the guys in front of him. You know, I can't say I don't like that move because I do, being the only kind. And if you hit the cone, it's an EOL penalty. Timmons chooses the outside line once more. And we'll reset the running order here for you as they come to the 1 to go. Well, we're 73 laps in. Still over 100 laps left here, Rudy. We still got a long way to go.
Yes, sir.
All right, Blade Timmons is going to restart on the outside. Josh Kahn over to his inside. Cody Reeder chose the outside line. He'll be restarting 3rd. Nick Northrup 4th. Matthew George in 5th. Dustin Cleva 6th. Nick Gillis 7th. Joey Stats 8th. Josh Mayu 9th, 10th Zach Hollinger, 11 Timothy Harper, CJ Mason 12th, and Todd Slauson 13th. Pace trucks in, 13 cars rather, still on the lead lap. Chad Engel, the first car, laps down, 5 laps down, still out and running. 15 cars total, still out on the track. Green is in the air.
Green, green, green.
We're back underway. Timmons did not get as good of a jump as he wanted.
Yeah.
Conover is all over him, and he's going to try to take the lead right here.
I see that. Golly, Josh has not led a lap yet today. And I thought he did lead a lap, but I guess he didn't. So he's going to lead one here in a minute. Yeah. Unless Blade gets a good run on him.
Blade's fighting back outside line and keeping him pinched down. See how close they get and how loose Conover got there. Still has not led the lap.
Nope. Blade led that one. Dang, I'm telling you, man. Blade is on. He is on it tonight. He is running so good. Here, looking around on the outside.
Wide for the lead.
Yep. Cody Reeder. Oh my gosh.
Make you feel like a superhero.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he's got much fresher tires than those guys do.
And they're 3 wide now, and Timmons not happy. He had to give up that outside line. Those fresher tires prevailing. He's going to lose 2 spots as they go down into 1. And
well,
more.
Him and Conover still at it here. Man, Conover going to have to duck in behind Reeder as Reeder takes the lead. Blade Timmons goes back to 3rd and Nick Northrup 4th. And Dustin
as the race leader. Josh Conover in 2nd. Blade Timmons in 3rd. Dustin Kleba in 4th. Nick Northrup 5th. Joey Stat 6th. Zach Hollinger 7th. Matthew George 8th. Nick Helis in 9th. Todd Slauson in 10th. Josh Mayu in 11th. TJ Mason 12th. And Timothy Harper, the last card on the lead lap, in 13th.
Well, here we go. Wind them up,
Yes,
restarting on lap 86.
95 laps to go when we get to the line. These trucks off. And I'd say watch the inside line on this restart. I got a feeling they're going to fan out in a hurry.
Yeah.
Green is in the air.
Wow.
Green, green, green.
He ain't wasting a second, is he? Boy, I'll
No,
tell you.
he's not.
Try to get that jump on Josh Conover there. That was,
And he
oh,
did.
good
We're
idea.
3 wide for 3rd.
Oh, man, Joey Stats is in there. He had his nose up underneath Blade Timmons there for a second, but it wasn't going to work. Blade knows what he's got to do. He's got to protect that bottom as much as he can, because if he lets Joey in there, Joey's going to get it. Coming from 21st. Man.
Matthew George right now. It's a battle for 7th place. And George gets it.
That's some new tires for you.
Yes, sir.
Nick Gillis. It's running the Craftsman Toyota tonight. Hard to beat Craftsman Tools.
Yes, sir.
Now they used to have lifetime guarantee on them, but gosh, I don't know. What good is it if all the Sears stores are closed?
Right.
What good's a guarantee? Where are you going to go get it replaced? Hey, Conover's hanging right on there, man. Here he goes to the inside again.
And that outside line's going to prevail here.
Yep, it usually does.
So,
I don't know what the answer is to that, whether Josh could try to get something going and get around the outside of Cody Reeder, because that's what we've been seeing Cody do. Cody's been passing people on the outside, but with new tires. Now, they are all on new tires, so.
right. What he's got to do, you can make a pass here, but you've got to force the guy to go higher than he wants to. You got to kind of hold your car up, and that's how he took the lead initially, was he held his car up a little higher than what Timmons was anticipating, and they got together. But that's really, if you're going to get by on the inside, you've got to force that guy to take a line he's not comfortable with taking on the outside. And if Reeder's not careful, he might find himself on the wrong end of a bump and run here. And the battle for fifth is on. And Blade Timmons has fallen back, Rudy.
Huh. He's led 46 laps, and he is all over Joey's stats there. He's going to be able to do anything with him. Conover still hanging on in second. Let's go back in the field here a little ways and check on Josh Mayu. Goes all the way back to 12th now. And the last one on the lead lap, Timothy Harper. Picking up, actually, well, he hasn't picked up any spots, but he does have a little bit of damage on that car too, so.
Well, Rudy, we're just past halfway.
Yeah.
Been a great race so far. What do you say we get a little crank it up going?
I don't have any, but I do have some wall cams that we can use for crank it up, so we'll do that.
That'll work.
All right. All right, we're back here, folks. It's still nip and tuck up here in the front right now, Dwayne. I'm telling you what. And now Dustin Kleba has caught up with these guys. That's our points leader. He hasn't led a lap yet tonight. And all he's got to do is lead that last one.
Yep, that's the only one that's important. And the field's pretty spread out right now.
Cody Reeder has led, coming to 42 laps. Now, Blade Timmons had led 46, so pretty close to tying Blade Timmons' most laps led right now. So that would be more bonus points for Cody Reeder, wouldn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Double check that. I know this league does their bonus points a little bit differently.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, what happened to Blade? Oh, okay, he's back. The heck?
A little bit of a quality drop there. It's down to 90%.
Ow. Well, Josh Conover's really trying to hold off Dustin Kleba right now. Kleba, he wants that position. He wants the lead. You think he'll give him the old chrome horn after a while here? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
If he gets too frustrated, he might.
They will have to stop for one more pit stop. Can't make it the rest of the way. They were telling me about 70 laps is about your limit. And they've gone 22. They still got, 75 to go. So they're going to have to stop for at least a splash of gas, probably a 10-gallon, 2 cans or something.
Yeah, and I think more concerning than the fuel right now, Rudy, is the tires.
Right.
They're going to want those tires.
Yep. Conover takes it to the bottom, cuts that dog leg off. He wants that lead back, and man, he's got a good shot at it right now. And oh man, I thought he was going to do the slide job on him right there. There he goes. He drove it into I don't know, what is that? 3? I don't know what it is. So Josh Conover did lead that lap, so he did get a bonus point.
Nice.
But he's not in the points though, is he?
No. But they do get one point for leading a lap.
Right.
Doesn't appear to be a bonus point for leading the most laps. So just one bonus point for leading a lap, and then whatever stage points they get are the only bonus points these guys have.
All right, very good. Well, here comes Cody Reeder back on the inside. This is a good race between these two. And you see who's just sitting there licking his chops right now. There's Dustin. There he goes to the inside of Cody Reeder. He's been sitting there long enough. He said, all right, my shot at him now for a while.
Now, these two, this is a points battle right here between these two.
Yep. Well, let's see. Reeder still has not got the most laps. But you said there was no bonus point for that, right?
Right. Just has to lead one.
Okay. All right. So no bonus point for leading the most laps. Okay. That's good to know. And we're back to Conover out front. doing a great job out here, man. Now that he's got it out there, can he pull away?
I don't think he's gonna. Unless these two really get racy, you start getting side by side, I don't think he's gonna pull away all that much.
Right. Nick Northrup got up there and led 14 laps earlier, but finds himself way off the pace back here in 5th spot. Matthew George picking up a couple of positions here tonight. Got himself into 6th after starting 8th. Blade Timmons, after leading the most laps here so far tonight, 46 laps, started 3rd. And man, he was tough to get by, but they did. And since then, he's back here in dirty air, Dwayne, and I'm afraid he may be done for the night. He's not going to win this. Maybe I shouldn't say that. That wasn't a really good thing to say. I'm sorry, Blade. Whoops.
They've all got one pit stop left, and by the looks of it, we may have it under green flag conditions here. So this is a chance for some of these guys a little bit further in the back to maybe gamble, pit a little earlier than the leaders, and try to make that time up off of fresh tires. Because remember, that long pit road, you're going to lose at least 2 laps here under green conditions. So it's going to make green flag pit stops all the more stressful for these drivers, because you do not want to be on pit road with a caution coming out.
All right, Nick Gillis started 7th tonight, running in 8th place. Josh Mayu started 13th, running in 9th. And rounding out the top 10 here, Zach Hollinger started 16th, running in 10th. Let's get back up front here. Dustin taking over the lead, collecting those valuable bonus points right now. He needed those to try to maintain that point lead, because the guys that have been putting the pressure on him there, Cody Reeder and Blade Timmons, they did not want him to get up there and lead any laps.
No, they did not.
Not that they get bonus point. Well, they get bonus points for leading a lap, but what I'm saying is they didn't want him doing that. They wanted him to stay back there where he was at. Now he's out front pulling away from Conover. I don't know. They do have pit stops looming in the near future, though. Well, Joey Stats worked hard to get to the point where he's at right now, Dwayne, but he's under a lot of pressure from Nick Northrup right now. Man, I'm telling you, these guys they're burning up their tires back here.
Yeah, but he's doing a good job holding them off. Try not to let him get to your inside is the best you can do right now. Until you make your final pit stop, you're really just rolling with what you got right now.
Yep.
The crew chief's favorite saying, isn't it? Yeah, you got what you got till you get in here.
That's right. That's exactly right. Yep. Just learn to deal with it till you can get into pit road. All right, here goes Nick. Takes it clear down across the dog leg. I don't know if yeah, it was enough to get by Joey Stats. Boy, he beat him that time.
Yeah, I think Stats just let off and let him have it, realizing that those 3 were getting away from him.
And Joey Stats is not downshifting in the corners, but Nick Northrup is. Oh, I take that back. He just did. Wow. Call me a liar. Well, he didn't on the other corner up here.
Yeah, certain guys will shift at different points. It just wherever you feel comfortable doing so is where you're going to do it.
Yeah, see, he's not shifting over here in 1 and 2 now, but he is shifting in 3 and 4.
Cody Reeder looking to the inside of Josh Conover, trying to get back to second. Gonna slide up the hill. They touch.
Oh, man. Cody, you don't want to start door slamming the boss there.
Right?
You know, he's the one running the league. You don't want to start door slamming him. Oh boy, wouldn't be good. Kleba still holding on to the lead. Oh, we've lost a lot of great drivers out here tonight. Timothy Harper, Sean Single, Doug Hess, Michael Eckhart, Martin Plute, Keegan Bitzer, Corey Wharton, or I don't know how you say that. Wharton. I can't say it.
Wharton.
Yeah. And Brian Motes, Brady Motes, I don't think he even started the race. No, he didn't. Well, they are starting to get spread out around the track now, Dwayne.
Yes, sir, and I think we've got a taker here for the final pit stop. Josh Mayu on pit road.
Yeah, I would split it up, where you're kind of or close to it, splitting up. He can make it from here.
Yeah.
Oh, and he took him behind the wall. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, another one out of the race.
Yes, sir.
Another one bites the dust.
It's going to leave 13 drivers out on the track and 11 on the lead lap.
Yeah, now if Jeffrey Mayers stays in it and Chad Engel, they'll pick up a couple more positions. So we're talking about 13th and 14th there. Chad Engel finishing 13th and Jeffrey Mayers finishing 14th. So
Yeah,
that'll be
great
pretty good.
rebound for them. If you remember, Chad Engel had trouble early, went 5 laps down, essentially within the first 10 laps of the race. But he's fought his way back from 22nd. He's gained. He's going to gain 10 spots here in the next couple laps as he gets by Mayu. Right now, Mayu scored 3 laps down, so 2 more laps, and he'll get that 12th place, gaining 10 spots.
Yeah, he's going to go into 12th. Yeah, and then Jeffrey Mayers will go into 13th if he can get up there, which I think he's going to. He just went into 14th right now, passing Timothy Harper. So both of them will move up here.
Yeah, they will. Mayers is 27 laps down. We have 54 to go, so plenty of time for him to get that extra spot.
Yep. All right, back up front. Kleba pulling away by 1.6 seconds over Josh Mayu. Holy smokes.
Yeah, he got the lead and said, okay, bye.
See ya. Can't say as I blame them. Get away from them guys, because they have been racing so hard tonight. Let a lot of laps them to Conover and Reeder.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that's the biggest reason why Kleba has the ability to get such a big lead right now. The 3 guys that he passed, they were out there racing hard. They were not saving anything, and he was just riding behind them, watching, waiting, and not burning his stuff up. And now he's reaping the rewards here as we're coming to 52 to go this time by.
Well, Nick Northrup has closed the gap up on Cody Reeder. I don't know if he's got enough to get by Cody. Catching him one thing, but getting by him's another. But he has been very strong today. Let's see if he's got anything for Cody here in the near future. Might be able to pass him up, pick up one more position. Not that it's going to make that much of a difference, but
good battle going on back here for 10th. Todd Slauson trying to get 9th away from Zach Hollinger, and CJ Mason trying to get by both of them. Ooh, little contact going down into 3.
All right, gonna be 50 to go. 50 laps to go here, folks, for the leader. So let's see what he's got here now. When are they going to pit? I'm going to just take a guess and say anytime now, because that would cut in half what they had left to run. They had about 100 laps to go when they pitted the last time. So I would say anytime now we could see the leader on pit road.
I think I would try to 60-40 at Rudy, if I'm
Would
being
you?
honest. Yeah, 60-40
Okay.
or 70-30, just so you got the freshest tires
Right.
at the end of this race. But my strategy would change if I did see someone coming down pit
Yeah.
road. So
Yeah.
the real question is, who's going to pit first?
Right.
Because that's going to be the one that draws everybody down pit road.
Yes, sir. We'll keep an eye on that, see who's going to be the first one down pit road. Conover second. Nick Northrup third. Cody Reeder fourth. Joey Stats fifth. Matthew George not far behind him in sixth place. And Blade Timmons seventh. Long ways back. Nick Geilis in eighth. Let's see here. What do we got? Todd Blosson in ninth and Zach Hollinger 10th. That's okay. And CJ Mason is back on the lead lap, but I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to stay on the lead lap because the leaders are actually not far behind him.
Yeah, they're about 6.5 seconds back from him right now, and he's got a little bit of ground to make up. Tell you what, though, if I'm Blade Timmons, 10 seconds off the lead right now, I'm thinking about coming to pit road. You don't want to come too early, though, because that'll negate your advantage at the end when your tires are completely worn out. But I would be thinking probably in the next 5 to 10 laps, seriously about coming down pit road.
Yeah. That Blade's looking. I would kind of like to see how that would work if he come to pit road and kind of force their hand a little bit.
Right.
You know, made that be the first one to make that pit stop, that final one.
Yeah.
You think? I don't think we'll see anybody take 2 tires here. Do you?
No. If you've got a full set, you're going to want to take them there, especially the way this track eats up tires. Now, our leader right now is running about a full second, a little more than a full second off of the new times he was running with fresh tires. They're running low 28s, 28.1, 28 zeros here on fresh tires, and this time by, we'll check his speed at the line, 29.3, so a little over a second off of fresh tire pace. So if you're, with Blade Timmons being 11 seconds back, it's only going to take him 11 laps to gain that lost ground up when everything cycles through.
Sure, yeah. Zach Hollinger and CJ Mason. These guys, they're battling here for 10th place. Both of them want that 10th place finish on their resume.
Well, Cleve's going to force everyone's hand here. He is on pit road. Cody Reeder follows him down.
Oh, boy. And see, he would have been the last one I would have thought that would have pitted first because he had such a huge lead. But this is going to force the hand here of Josh Conover. I wouldn't believe he'd want to stay out there too awful many laps like this.
No, not at all. The longer he stays out, the further behind
Yep.
he's going to fall.
And he's slipping and sliding already. We got a lot of them in, a lot of the leaders. Nick Northrup's in. Yeah, we got a lot of them that have come in, so. Blake Timmons goes back into fourth. But gosh, these guys better think about coming to pit road ASAP.
Yes, sir. Kleba has rejoined the race, Rudy. He's a lap down, but he's got that fresh set of tires.
Yes. He's not far behind Josh. He's not that far behind Josh. I don't know, man. I think Josh needs to come to pit road. Josh, if you're listening, come in to pit road, brother, now. I think he heard me.
There he comes. I think so.
He heard me. Good job, buddy. Good job. Yeah, the longer he was going to stay out there, the worse it was going to be for him. But Matthew George just got to lead a lap, got a bonus point. Well, when he crosses the line here. So we got 4 guys that need to come to pit road yet. Here comes Matthew George in. He led his lap. That's what he wanted. And Blade Timmons will take the lead back.
Yeah, I don't like this strategy about staying out for Blade Timmons, Zach Hollinger. They're only hurting themselves here the longer they stay out.
Yeah, they might have the freshest tires, but only by a couple of laps. That's not going to be enough to even matter, because they're going to be so far back to try to come back from that. Here comes Blade. He's coming in. So we need Zach Hollinger. He will take the lead up here unless he decides to come in. Him and CJ Mason.
Mason just hit pit road.
Okay. Zach Hollinger, he's the last of the guys that need to come to pit road. Boy, they are beating and banging off of him. What the heck?
Oh, look out.
3.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh,
right
there it
in front
is.
of Kleba. And there's
Oh my
the caution.
gosh. Yep. Boy, that just was perfect timing for Zach, wasn't it?
It definitely was.
But the bad part of it is now is he's got a pit, and he comes off pit road. He's going to be in the back of the field because everybody else has already made their pit.
Yeah. Now the good news for him, he's not going to be too far back. We only have 9 cars on the lead lap.
Right.
But yeah, it's didn't work out quite the way he was hoping.
Right. Well, why don't you grab somebody and yak at him?
And looks like Kleba will elect to restart from the outside line. Going to be 31 laps to go when we get the green flag. All right, lights are out. Dustin Kleba scored as your race leader. Cody Reeder going to start to his inside. Josh Conover elected the outside line. Nick Leas in 4th will be restarting. Joey Stats 5th. Blade Timmons in 6th after he's gotten his last set of tires. Matthew George 7th. Nick Northrop 8th. Zach Hollinger 9th, and CJ Mason, the last car on the lead lap, rounding out the top 10. Race trucks off. Have a 31 lap shootout.
But they do have quite the space there before, when the pace truck pulls off and when they get the green flag. That's quite a jaunt down there. That's the old front stretch.
Yeah, that's I think it's a longer transition than Talladega. Here we
Green
go.
flag, green
Green
flag.
is out. And Kleba gets a great jump. He's going to take the lead outright. Reeder's going to be following him through into one.
Yeah, so what do you think? Reeder may have something for Kleba. I don't know, man. Gosh, them two are so hot. So, such great, I don't know, skill, I should say. I guess great skill level. But I don't know which one's going to come out on top of this one here because they're both so good.
Well, tell you what, Rudy, I got my eye on Blade Timmons. He came down on that caution, got a fresh set of tires.
Yeah.
Only 11 laps, but at this place, that's huge.
Yeah, I see him sitting there. Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to get around the outside of Joey Stats, and if he should be able to do that, I believe. So I think he's going to wind up getting around Joey Stats.
Northrop closes the gap here. Kleba slides up high. That's just the mistake that Northrop was waiting for. Northrop closes the gap a little further.
Yeah, he's there. He's there. I don't know. I don't know if he can do anything with them. He does have 7-lap newer tires, but at this point they're probably equalized because Nick Northrop is really pushing his car hard to reel in Dustin right now. So he could have probably burned off just enough that they got equal tires.
Well, I tell you what, Kleba's done a lot of burning himself trying to keep Northrop back there. So, pretty sure they're pretty equal right now. But Northrop's just going to hound him right in the mirror and wait for him to make a mistake. And that's all it's going to take.
And Kleba does clinch the most laps led. He's got 50 laps led right now. And if he leads the rest of them, that's going to be 62 laps that he'll lead tonight. Well, here comes Nick. He's taking a look to the bottom to find. He's kind of searching the corners over right now to see where it's the best.
Yeah, he's searching for grip right now, and he's just trying to figure out where he can gain, if any, on Kleba, because Kleba's so far been on hitting his marks. He's had a couple of mistakes through 1 and 2 the last couple of laps, but Nick just has not been able to capitalize on those minor mistakes yet. And could lap traffic play a factor in this, as Jeffrey Mayers is just ahead of the leaders right now. And he'll get up out of the way.
Yeah, that's what he needs to do right now. Just don't get involved. These guys are racing for the win here tonight, so good job. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm watching some of these guys that, man, they are going to be probably so thankful this race is going to be over at this point, you know what?
Yes, sir.
I mean, they have just burnt their tires up here tonight. It's a shame, Cody Reeder ran so good here tonight, and it's a shame. Once Dustin got that lead away from him, it was over right there. I mean, and I think Cody knew it. I think he was afraid to admit that, but you know how that goes.
Right. 8
8
laps to go here.
So if Nick's gonna do it, he's only got 8 laps to do it in there. Is he gonna save it for the last lap? So that way Dustin can't pass him back, or what's he doing right now? Or is he just gonna take second place?
I think right now he is trying to see anywhere he can get an advantage. He went a higher line that time through 1 and 2. We'll see which line he takes here, but he's just trying to get an edge any way he can and see if he can gain some ground. If he can get to Kleba's bumper, it's going to be on for sure.
Oh yeah. You never know. You might just give him the. Nah, Nick don't race like that. I was gonna say you might give him the chrome horn, but Nick don't race like that.
Bump and run never hurt anybody.
Yeah, but when he goes for the win, he wants it to be. He did it fair and square.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
I know now how Nick races. He's always been that way. Oh man! Wow, did you see that? Almost got into Chad Angle.
Yeah, Chad's trying to stay out of the way.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell Nick is just driving the wheels off of that thing right now. And Dustin with that clean air, it's just showing a big difference here. And he's starting to pull away a little bit. I think Nick realizes that there's just nothing he can do at this point.
No.
4 to go at the line.
I think Nick has burned up his tires. They were trying to run him down, and right now it's Kleba's race to lose.
I mean, he did a good job running them down. There's no getting by, no getting around it. But it goes right back to what we always say, that catching them is one thing, but getting by them is another. And even though Nick's got 7 lap newer tires, he burned them up catching Dustin. And it just made it tough. So it'll be three laps to go next time by. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate it here on MaxspeedTV. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxspeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxspeedTV. Give us a thumbs up on the video. Don't forget to subscribe while you're here. All right. Wow. Coming to 2 to go, Dwayne.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
That
and it
clock is ticking.
Yep. Nick's got nothing for him. And is he going to fall prey to Josh right now? I don't know. I don't think Josh has got anything either. I think these guys have all burned up their tires trying to run down Dustin.
All right, man. Rudy. 1 more lap to go as he comes through 3 and 4 to take the white flag.
White flag's in the air.
No overtime tonight.
These guys don't get much overtime. That's one thing I have noticed about them. They don't do a whole lot of overtime.
All right, here he comes down the backstretch. Dustin Kleba did it at Auto Club. He did it at Vegas. He's going to do it at Phoenix. 3 in a row for Dustin Kleba.
Very nice, man. Way to win it right there. That was awesome. All right, well, we're going to get these guys up here in 1 minute, folks, so hang loose. We got to talk to them. All right, we caught up with our winner here tonight, Dustin. Man, what a job you did tonight. I got to say, man, that car was on rails them last 62 laps.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how I did it. I hadn't really ran any laps this week, so I used all the hour practice that we had, and then really just used that the first two stages to kind of practice and
Right.
just follow the guys in front of me, and it's so hard to pass.
Yeah.
Quickly found out that you got to get past everybody within the first probably 5 to 10 laps. So
Yeah.
at the end of that last stage there, I just decided to push hard to get by my teammate Cody and get by Josh, and yeah, we were able to hold it there for the last long run there, and then of course, you always got to throw a caution in there to make things interesting.
Yeah.
And man, that Nick, he was coming, but I think just there's just enough amount of time where he used up enough stuff where he couldn't get by me, and track position was just key and able to hold him off.
Yeah, he had 7 lap newer tires on there, but like you said, I think he used them up trying to get to you. We'll talk to him in a minute to find out to verify that. But you out there, it was clean air a factor here tonight at all?
I don't know if it really affected handling, being in clean air, but it really just helps you hit your mark so much easier. When you're not really worried about if the guy's braking marker is a little like 2 feet in front of yours, and you're able to see exactly where your braking marker is and where your turning point is, and all that, it's a world of difference. I felt it took me a good half of the race to get to the lead, and then once I did, it felt
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a completely different feeling when you can actually hit your marks and go where you're aiming. So handling wise, I would say it's about the same, but just the confidence in being able to put the car where you want to is definitely a game changer.
Well, I got to say, Cody Reeder, man, I'm telling you what, I feel bad that he didn't get up there and win it tonight because he did lead a lot of laps, But I'll tell you, he kept you back there for the longest for the first half of the race, and I thought, was there any chance that you were ever going to get there? And boy, when you took that chance and you passed him, you never looked back after that, and you never led. He never led another lap.
Yeah, it's tricky when you're racing your teammate. I mean, Cody did a great job this
Yes.
week. I would say he's definitely a step ahead of me at the beginning of the race, and then I think we evened out there at the end. But when you're racing your teammate like that, you got to race each other clean. But at the same
Yep.
time, when you get that opportunity, it's sorry, guy, but I gotta I gotta think about myself here, and
Yeah.
you kind of got to jump on it when you can. So yeah, I knew he's
Sure.
fast enough. I wasn't gonna get another chance around him, so I had to pounce on it.
All right. Well, you can walk away with the win here tonight at Phoenix. You guys go to Atlanta next week. How you feel about that? Going from a mile to a mile and a half.
Yeah, a mile and a half's have been good to me so far, so I'm excited for it. I'm thrilled that we still have the old configuration from one last time, so we get to bounce around on the bumps and experience some
Yeah.
tire wear. So I'm ready for
Yeah.
it.
All right, buddy. Well, who you got to thank for your win here then tonight?
Just gotta thank all my teammates. Cody again, like I said, he really taught me how to speed up here at the end, and Tyson wasn't able to make it, but he's always there for us, and my family out there watching, and Josh, of course, for putting on the league and going through all the hard work and dealing with all of our dramas. He does a good job. And everyone else here tonight, with it being a flat, mild track, it can get a little sketchy, but I
Right.
thought everyone around me at least raced pretty clean. And thanks to you guys up in the booth for bringing it to my family. And thanks to all my family out there watching.
Thing. All right. Well, go celebrate that win, Dustin. We'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks, man.
All right. Dwayne, you got a second?
Yes, sir. Caught up to Nick Northrup. Nick, man, you did just about all you could at the end. You had the fresh set of tires, just burn them up a little bit, getting to them there. Could you have done it any other way?
I definitely think I could have restarted on the bottom and I would have been able to pass like 2 or 3 cars probably on that restart. So that might have cost me a little bit on the tire wear wise. But I definitely burned my stuff up trying to catch him. But props to Dustin. He did a hell of a job today.
Absolutely. And you had a little bit of an issue yourself. You fell back a little bit there about midway through, but you worked yourself back up. Uh, can't hang your hat on that performance. How do you feel about heading into Atlanta next week?
Technically, I was just filling in for Ronnie Norman in the 33 NOS Energy Chevrolet. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I race the next week. It's definitely a possibility. I don't know work-wise what time I get off, if it will affect it, but definitely, yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you next week. And again, we'll let you get out of here. But before we do, who you got to thank for second place tonight?
Give a shout out to Ronnie for letting me drive this car for him. Shout out to everyone who runs this league. It seems like a good old league to run in, and I really enjoy racing here. Hope to have some more races. And shout out to all the broadcasters broadcasting this. And yeah,
Usher's more than one.
I meant you two. That's what I really meant.
Thanks, Nick.
You got me there.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Love you too, man.
All right. Well, again, congratulations on second place tonight, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Rudy got third.
I do. Well, he's got his mic muted. Josh, you got it. There you go. Third place for you tonight. I'll tell you what a performance by you tonight after saying you really weren't that good here.
Yeah, I'm not. Cleva if he's still here, could probably vouch for that one from our truck finale last year. But I kind of surprised myself. I started over driving. I know I had talked to you before and said I wanted to save my tires, but
Yeah.
trying to keep up with Dustin and everybody else, started over driving and kind of got out of my comfort zone, I guess. But can't complain with P3, I guess.
Oh heck no, man, that was a great run. But you're not running for points. Why is that?
I'm running Mondays, so kind of like
Okay.
real life. We get one series, and
Okay, all right.
I kind of
Gotcha.
wanted to keep it realistic and win a truck title before I moved up. And unfortunately, I'm 0 for 4 so far, so I'm still in trucks.
Okay, I see. Okay, well the league owners runs by the rules. That's good. I'm proud of you on that one. But I'm proud of this run here tonight for you tonight, Josh. This was really good, man. I'm glad you got a third place. I'd like to see you in victory lane, but you know, we know Dustin was just on rails here tonight, man, leading 62 laps. Hardly anything that anybody could do with that. But you led 9 laps tonight, and an impressive performance. Very good. Who you got to thank for it?
Well, you guys for coming on for the broadcast. I was like going back and watching. So now that I actually had a decent run finally this year, I'll definitely go back and watch this one. The guys that ran, I know we were actually missing quite a few title guys tonight. I guess personal things come up and whatnot. But
Right.
just everybody that runs. I mean, I know it's a little earlier start tonight because races are a tad bit longer, but
Yep.
we moved the start time up, and everybody still seems to be showing up and running relatively clean and having fun for the most part. So just all
Right.
them guys for coming and running, and just congrats to Dustin. He was quick last year in trucks. I think we
Yeah.
both ended up with 6 wins, and I think he's got 3 in a row already this year. So
Wow.
got to figure something out. Might have to find some of that go-go juice and put it in the trunk or something.
There you go. There you go. Good idea. All right, Josh, we'll go celebrate that third place, and we'll see you next week at Atlanta. Can't wait to see what you can do. Now, you guys are off Monday, right?
Yeah. Yep. We will be off
Okay. Yep.
next Monday, and then 2
Right.
weeks we'll be at Coda.
Right. Okay. But Tuesday you are racing. So, all right.
Yep.
Okay. Very good, Josh. We'll catch you next week then.
Sounds good, buddy. Thank you.
All right. All right. Let's run down through the final results here, Dwayne. Dustin Kleba will come home with the win. Nick Northrup second. Josh Conover third. Blade Timmons. Wow. That was a very hard fought race for Blade. That was really good. But he finishes fourth. Cody Reeder, another tough break for him, man. He just could not get back to the front. He will finish in fifth. Matthew George sixth. Joey Stat seventh. Nick Geilis will finish eighth. CJ Mason ninth. And Zach Hollinger 10th. Wayne?
Todd Slauson will finish in the 11th spot. The first car 2 laps down. Chad Engel rebounds from an early incident to finish in 12th. Jeffrey Mayers 13th. Josh Mayu in 14th. Timothy Harper 15th. Sean Single 16th. Doug Hess in 17th. 18th will go to Michael Eckhart. Martin Plute will be given the 19th finishing position. Keegan Bitzer 20th. Corey Wharton 21st. And Brady Moats will round out the field out early in 22nd position.
All right, very good. Well, again, congratulations to our winner here tonight, Dustin Kleba. folks, we will be back. Dwayne and I'll be back tomorrow night. So make sure you tune in here on MaxspeedTV. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.